Chapter 2. Prayers by the demigods for Lord Krishna in the womb. King Kamsa not only occupied the kingdoms of the Yadu, Bhoja, and Andhaka dynasties and the kingdom of Surasena, but he also made alliances with all the other demonic kings as follows: the demon Pralamba, demon Baka, demon Chanura, demon Tranavtra, demon Agasura, demon Mustika, demon Arste, demon Divida, demon Putana, demon Kesi, and demon Renuka. At that time, Jarasandha was the king of Magadha province, known at present as Bihar state. Thus, by diplomatic policy, Kamsa consolidated the most powerful kingdom of his time under the protection of Jarasandha. He made further alliances with such kings as Banasura and Bhaumasura until he was the strongest. Then he began to behave most inimically towards a Yadu dynasty, into which Krishna was to take his birth. Being harassed by Kamsa, the kings of Yadu, Bhoja, and Andhaka dynasties began to take shelter in different states, such as the state of the Kurus, the state of the Pankalas, and state known as Kekaya, Salva, Vidarbha, Nisada, Videha, and Kosala. Kamsa broke the solidity of the Yadu dynasty kingdom as well as the Bhoja and the Andhaka. He made his position the most solid within the vast tract of land known at that time as Bharatavarsa. When Kamsa was killing the 6 babies of Devaki and Vasudeva, one after another, many friends and relatives of Kamsa approached him and requested him to discontinue this heinous activities, but all of them became worshippers of Kamsa. When Devaki became pregnant for the 7th time, a plenary expansion of Krishna, known as Ananta, appeared within her womb. Devaki was overwhelmed with both jubilation and lamentation. She was joyful, for she could understand that Lord Vishnu had taken shelter within her womb. But at the same time, she was sorrow that as soon as her child would come out, Kamsa would kill him. At that time, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, being compassionate upon the Yadus, who were fearful due to the atrocities committed by Kamsa, ordered the appearance of Yogamaya, his eternal potency. Krishna is the Lord of the universe, but he is specially the Lord of Yadu dynasty. Yogamaya is the principal potency of personality of Godhead. In the Vedas, it is stated that the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, has multipotencies. Parasya Shakti, Vividha Suryati. All the different potencies are acting externally and internally, and Yogamaya is the chief of all potencies. The Lord ordered the appearance of Yogamaya in the land of Vrajabhumi in Vrindavan, which is always decorated and full with beautiful cows. In Vrindavan, Rohini, one of the wives of Vasudeva, was residing at the house of King Nanda and Queen Yashoda. Not only Rohini, but many others in the Yadu dynasty were scattered all over the country due to their fear of the autocracy of Kamsa. Some of them were even living in the caves of mountains. The Lord thus informed Yogamaya. Under the imprisonment of Kamsa are Devaki and Vasudeva, and at the present moment my plenary expansion, Sesa, is within the womb of Devaki. You can arrange the transfer of Sesa from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. After this arrangement, I am personally going to appear in the womb of Devaki with my full potencies. Then I shall appear as a son of Devaki and Vasudeva, and you shall appear as a daughter of Nanda and Yashoda in Vrindavan. Since you will appear as my contemporary sister, and since you will quickly satisfy desires of sense gratifications, people within the world will worship you with all kinds of valuable presentations, incenses, candles, flowers, and offerings of sacrifice. People who are after materialistic perfection will worship you under the different forms of your expansions, which will be named Durga, Bhadrakali, Vijaya, Vaishnavi, Kumuda, Chandrika, Krishna, Madhavi, Kanyaka, Maya, Narayani, Isani, Shraddha, and Ambika. Krishna and Yogamaya appeared as brother and sister, the Supreme Powerful and the Supreme Power. Although there is no clear distinction between the powerful and the power, power is always subordinated to the powerful. Those who are materialistic are worshippers of the power, but those who are transcendentalistic are worshippers of powerful. Krishna is the supreme powerful and Durga is the supreme power within the material world. Actually, people in the Vedic culture worship both the powerful and power. There are many hundreds and thousands of temples of Vishnu and Devi, and sometimes they are worshipped simultaneously. The worshippers of the power, Durga, or the external energy of Krishna may achieve all kinds of material success very easily, but anyone who wants to elevate transcendently must engage in worship of the powerful in Krishna consciousness. The Lord also declared to Yogamaya, my plenary expansion, Ananta Sesa, is within the womb of Devaki. On account of being forcibly attracted to the womb of Rohini, he will be known as Sankarasana and will be the source of all spiritual power or bala, by which one can attain the highest bliss of life, which is called Ramana. Therefore, the plenary portion Ananta will be known after his appearance either as Sanskarasana or as Balarama. In the Upanishads, it is stated, Nayam Atma Balahina Labhaya. The purport is that one cannot attain the supreme platform of self-realization without being successfully favored by Balarama. Bala does not mean physical strength. No one can attain spiritual perfection by physical strength. One must have the spiritual strength which is infused by Balarama or Sankarsana, Ananta or Sesa, is a source of power which sustains all the planets in their different positions. Materially, this is sustaining power is known as the law of gravitation, but actually it is displayed of the potency of Sankarsana. Balarama or Sanskarsana is a source of spiritual power or the original spiritual master. Therefore, Lord Nityananda Prabhu, who is also the incarnation of Balarama, is the original spiritual master, and the spiritual master is representative of Balarama, the form of Supreme Personality of Godhead, who supplies spiritual strength. In the Chaitanya Charitra, it is confirmed that the spiritual master is a manifestation of mercy of Krishna. Thus, ordered by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Yogamaya circumambulated the Lord and then appeared within this material world according to his order. When Yogamaya, the supreme power of the supremely powerful personality of Godhead, transferred Lord Sesa from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini, both Devaki and Rohini were under Yogamaya's spell, which is called Yoga Nidra. When this was done, people thought that Devaki's 7th pregnancy had been a miscarriage. Thus, although Balarama appeared in the son of Devaki, he was transferred to the womb of Rohini to appear as her son. After this arrangement, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, who is always ready to protect his unalloyed devotees, entered within the mind of Vasudeva as a lord of whole creation and full inconceivable potencies. It is understood in this connection that Lord Krishna first of all situated himself in the unalloyed heart of Vasudeva and was then transferred to the heart of Devaki. He was not put into the womb of Devaki by seminal discharge. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, by his inconceivable potency, can appear in any way. It is not necessary for him to appear in the ordinary way, by seminal injection within the womb of a woman. When Vasudeva was sustaining the form of Supreme Personality of Godhead within his heart, he appeared just like the glowing sun, whose shining rays are always unbearable and the scorching of a common man. The form of Lord situated in the pure unalloyed heart of Vasudeva is not different from the original form of Krishna. The appearance of the form of Krishna anywhere and especially within the heart is called Dhamma. Dhamma refers not only to Krishna's form but also to his name, his qualities and his paraphernalia. Everything becomes manifest simultaneously. Thus, the eternal form of Supreme Personality of Godhead with full potencies was transferred from the mind of Vasudeva to the mind of Devaki, exactly as the setting sun's rays are transferred to the full moon rising in the east. This ends part 1 of chapter 2.